be doing a mad challenge that a lot of people be like, what is going on here? Right, first off, you might be thinking, why are you on FIFA 20? What are you doing? Like, this game's outdated. Now, here's the thing. Today we're going to be doing something I've probably seen about 3 YouTubers do it ever. I've never seen anyone do this like properly, really, apart from a few like high-rated YouTubers. And today we're actually going to be doing a career mode, like a challenge. So the challenge will be, each season I'm going to pick a team. I'll tell you what team I have decided my team. First thing I actually have to do is create my manager, and then I'll pick a team, right? I'll pick this team for the whole 7 seasons in FIFAs, but it won't be in this FIFA. I'll tell you why in a minute. And basically we will be managing that team up until FIFA FC26. So it'll be like this: from FC26 to FIFA 26, FIFA 20 to FC26, I'll be managing the same team and swapping up, going up a FIFA every single season. Now, new players that come into the club for that next FIFA, if a player comes in real life in that next FIFA and it changes to that team, that still happens. And if a player leaves, then the team still changes. But if I buy a player in the previous season and they're not signed on the next season, I sign them on. I like swap them to my team that I signed on the seasons before, unless I've sold them. But otherwise, like real life transfers that have happened in real life, because obviously this goes back a few years, will be happening as well. So first off, I'm going to try and explain it. So the first 2 seasons, now the only thing is the only FIFA I don't have in between is 21. So the first 2 seasons of career mode. Season 1, I'll be in FIFA 20. Season 2, I'll be managing FIFA 20. Season 3 will be FIFA 22. Season 4 will be FIFA 23. Season 5 will be FC 24. Season 6 will be FC 25. Season 7 will be FC 26. And if we end that career mode in FC 26, by the time that FC 27 comes out and I've bought FC 27, I'll make another season on that as well. So this could be lasting for a while. This is season 1 Ep 1, and I hope you guys enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is create my manager. I'm going to spend 2 minutes on this, and the first thing I'm going to do is, I was going to use my real name for this, but I've decided against it. I'm going to be going with John Smith, because it's actually the most common name, apart from like Muhammad and I think some Asian names. I believe it's the most common like American or English name, which is John Smith. Go with this face. Now I will give you guys a clue. If you guys can guess before I go to the club, then there might be a prize in store for you. Can you guys guess what club I'm going to be using here? No, there won't be a prize really, but can you guys actually guess what club I will be managing? And I will show you after I finish creating this career mode. So I will give you a clue. It is a English club. Particular customizable guy. I'm going to try and keep it the closest I can to being the same manager each year, but it's not going to be exact. But I'm going to try and keep it similar each year. The only thing that might change each year really is the face by probably a little bit, and the hair colour and facial hair, and that probably change the most, because that's probably the most changed customization part of FIFA, if you get what I'm saying. So short hair. The hair I was going to use would be this hair. I thought it looks like a manager, makes me look like a manager, and I think it's just a good hairstyle. I'm actually going to go with no facial hair for now. Yeah, I might change it a little bit as I go on, but right now I'm going to keep, because of this, I'm going to wear a black jacket, a black club jacket which will be unbuttoned, Basically everything here, what I was going to use is pretty much on already. The one thing I was going to change is shoes to black sport runners. It's a bit hip trendy, just looks better. I'm going to go with a navy tie. Actually no, I'm going to go with a black tie. I'm going to be proper suited up, all nice and smart. So guys, final guesses what team I'll be going for in 3, 2, 1. So it is a League 2 club. It's my local home actually. It's my local club. So if you know me, you know it's Plymouth Argyle. Now at the moment they are, I think they've just come into the records. I don't know if it's broken a record or in the records for one of the best uplifts on places in League 1 history, I think, because they were at 24th about October, November time, and they've gone up to I think 7th, so fighting for playoff spot now, back to Championship where they got relegated from last season. So yeah, it's looking really good for them. They've had a really good time. I wasn't so keen on their manager now, Tom Cleverley. Wasn't so keen on him on the start. I didn't know what he'd be like, how good he'd be. I didn't really like him as a footballer, so I was like, because he did play football until only like 4 years ago. So yeah. But he's ended up doing alright for him, a lot better than Wayne Rooney's. It's been alright, but today we're gonna take Argyle to glory. No other teams. So here we go. Established 86. Obviously, it's only one of those. If you don't know where they play in real life, they play in Plymouth, obviously. Their stadium is actually called Home Park. If you didn't know that, they got about 20,000 people, something like that. And that's one thing we will not be changing in this career mode is the stadium. Well, we might have to for this one because I don't think Home Park's recognised at all in any FIFAs. But the one thing we'll try to keep as realistic as possible is the stadium capacity, only because I don't want to be changing it from like 80,000 more minutes to like 20, because it's not very realistic. So we're going to go with Home Park, and here we go. We are going to enable European competitions, which is like friendly competitions at the start of the season. Starting 4 minutes will be shortest, and I usually play professional and have a chilled career mode. That's what I like playing. Sometimes I play world class. I'm not great at legendary, so I'm going to go with the one I'm most comfortable at playing while being a challenge, and that is world class. We will be enabling that. We will not be doing any international offers the whole career mode. It's just going to be focused on Plymouth Argyle. We'll not be doing any international offers. And before I start, there's another thing to FIFA 20 that's different to FC24, and that is you don't have your own stadium. You have to pick a real life stadium that is optionally given to you. So the one I was going to go for was actually be Moulton Road, which is the stadium, which is actually like a FIFA stadium, so it's generic. And if you didn't know the capacity of Moulton Road, I've actually just googled it to check if you want the truth. It is a stadium capacity of 20,000, which I thought it was around 20. So it is actually, looking at the pictures of Moulton Road, is pretty much identical to Home Park. So this is the stadium we'll be using for the first few FIFAs until I can choose one of my own. I think it'll be the whole way through. It will be Moulton Road. So let's get into it, guys. Let's see how we do. Obviously, it's a completely different layout to this FIFA that we've just got now. You know, I'm actually really looking forward to this game. I think there's a lot we can do here. I'm really looking forward to it. One of the biggest things in career mode that's different, apart from I already said Youth Academy, is probably player development. As you don't have development plans this FIFA. What you do have is you have like before every you have training, player training, and you put 3 to 5 players in a training plan, and it will improve them in certain little stats, and obviously you focus on the players you want. Then we'll go with just that. We'll just go with that, as I don't have any other saves. I don't plan to ever have any other saves, but if you guys want me to do an old FIFA career mode, I will. So I've been invited to tournament invite. Before you would pick out of 3 options with money in this new career mode, but in this old one you got to just decline or accept it, and I'm going to accept it. It's just oh, you do get the option. That's my bad. We're going to go with the most money, same difficulty. Going to go to Italy, and yeah, let's just see how we do. against hardly any teams that I recognise. Here we are, guys. We're in. John Smith, welcome to Argyle. So what we got? We got the invite. We got this, which is just about transfer market. We've got some board objectives. So this is to keep our place or job at Argyle, and we need to reach at least. We do need to reach quite a few to keep at the team. So let's look through overview. I think these are the most wanted ones. Is getting automatic promotion to League 2. That's gonna be hard. Like that's first or second or third place, I think, or first and second. I'm not sure. But that's like top 2, top 3, so that's really hard. Reach round of 32 stage in the FA Cup. That is doable for us. And sign at least 2 players younger than 20 with a potential greater than the average of overall rating of the players currently in the same position. That's also doable. So what's the Youth Academy one? So one player into the Youth Academy is for sign defender. That is really easy. And sign at least 2. Yeah, that's the same one we had down here. Now, have you noticed they've all got different priorities on that? So you want to focus on the critical ones, really, to make the biggest impact on your job. Brand, sell out at least 85% of attendance and 50% of home matches. That will probably be one of the hardest ones to fill out there. So in over half of the games, we do 85 plus attendance. That means, I think what affects that the most, I believe, is how good your team plays. There's no success there. We're in League 2, so I don't expect it. Keep salary growth under 30%. We can do that. Automatic promotion, yeah. So we know the award objectives. Now if you guys want to pause and have a look, you can pause and have a look. Also, if you want to do that at any point in the game, pause and have a look, guys, okay? So you've got first scout report. We'll have a look through in a minute. Obviously, we're not going to be able to afford Gabriel Jesus. He's 22 in the game at the moment, but in real life, I think he's just turned 28, I think, actually. So, yeah, some real FIFA. If I'm honest, some real FIFA nostalgia I'm seeing here. Like, I don't know where any of these players are now. Like, I don't think I know any of them apart from possibly George Hurst, Van Veen. I'm pretty sure it's a darts player. Jerry Yates. I'm pretty sure he still plays for like League 1. I think he plays for Harrogate. I have heard of Jerry Yates. And I have actually heard of Mark Cullen as well, but the rest of them I don't really recognise. It's possible Billy Clark could be playing. I don't know. I don't really know many of these players, to be honest. But because I've played career mode a lot, I do know a couple. So we've got one in Germany, one in England, and Emil Nystrom. I'm going to chuck you into... You know, I'm not going to go Spain, where a lot of people go to the start. I actually want to try Italy. Italy can sometimes have some real hidden gems. So let's go with that. One of the first things I like to check in career mode is I actually like to check the Youth Academy. See what we've got rocking up there. And, oh my god. Have we seen this, guys? Argyle have no Youth Academy projects. That is really bad. So straight away, I'm going to hire a scout. Because I think Youth Academy is so important and it's underlooked in career mode. Because I want to save money. That is too expensive. Oscar King is way too expensive. So Johnny Joel for 2-star is going to be who I go for. So I'm not going to 1-star. And straight away I'm going to set up a scouting network. So we've got plenty of money. I don't want to spend too much. I'm going to go to England, and you actually don't get to pick your position. You just get to pick kind of. You get to pick like your position kind of. But I'm just going to go for any. I haven't looked at the squad yet, and to be honest, any players is better than no players. So that's that. Message about that. Okay. I have forgot to say something else as well. The only players I'm gonna actually, the first thing I'm gonna look at is the team, and then I'm gonna look at I'll tell you in a minute. So here's the team we've got. Also, before I start speaking about the team, if you want to pause and have a look at this, have a look at anything at any point, please feel welcome to. And also, I will only. This is one of the biggest rules in this career mode. The only matches I will ever play throughout the whole career, even at Tessie 26, possibly 27, I will only ever play a match that could win me a trophy. So even if it's FA Community Shield, the final of the friendlies, or the finals of anything that can win me a trophy if I win that match is the only games I'll be playing. Anyway, I don't like this 5 at the back formation. There's a lot of I'm already just looking. There's a lot of potential in the squad. We've got Palmer, who's not a bad goalie himself. We've also got Cooper, who I love to keep in the skewer mode. I remember in 22 or 23, FIFA 22, I started him like a 60 to a 70, and I got him to like an 85, so he's a really good career mode project, and I'd like to keep him in the squad. One of my favourite Argyle players of all time, and I wish we didn't get rid of him, but there we go. We've got Connor Grant, and I can't remember his name, we've got another Grant here. McFadzean, another player, we probably should, Fadzine, or McFadzean, I don't know. There's another player we shouldn't have got rid of probably, but we did. I think that's Jake Telford, he's quite a good player. Luke Jeffcott, who actually now, if you guys don't know, he actually now plays for Truro City, which is the most local team in Cornwall, the only team in Cornwall that plays top 5 league flight. Ryan Hardy, who will never, I'm hoping we can keep him to make him like a youth or a rating star as well. One of the only other things I'm not sure if I'll be doing yet is after each season, well, when I move to the next FIFA actually, but for the players that do stay, I don't know if I'll be altering their ratings or not. I haven't decided yet. I haven't thought about it. So whether I upgrade them to their next, I keep them at the rating they stay at or not. I think the only way that it will really work is if I put them to the exact rating. Obviously, I'd have to probably do most of these stats for him. But yeah, I'll probably have to do these stats for him, or some stats. And yeah, so it'd be a bit of a pain. But I think what I'll do is every season we move to the new FIFA, I will alter the players that end up staying in real life, or the players that I've bought, I will alter to the ratings that we've kept in the previous FIFA, not the ones that are in the new one, because then that's kind of impossible, especially if they go down or stay the same. That is kind of impossible to win a trophy. But I don't know yet, as I've got 2 on here, so let's see how we go. Anyway, I don't like the 5 at the back. That's definitely something I'm going to change. He's mainly a centre mid anyway. He's a right back as well, but yeah, this is pretty I'm going to be playing. I remember all these players. We've got Fletcher. I think he's called Alex Fletcher. Something's a youth academy guy. Yeah, some real good potential players here, but I just don't know what I want to do. Ryan Law, he also plays for Truro now, if you didn't know, guys. So yeah, there's a lot I can do with the squad. The first thing I'm going to do is change formation. What I wanted to do here, considering our guys got very much like flat midfield in FIFA 22 or 3, whatever this is, and we've got a lot of strikers. I'm not going to be keeping a lot of these, to be honest. I was thinking about going for something like, because mostly they've got more cams than CDMs. Like, he's the cams. I was looking at a 4-3-3 attack, I was thinking, for Argyle, or a holding, but I'm going to go with attack, as it gives us a better chance to probably score goals. Top striker will be probably Hardy. Left wing I will probably go with, I think that's George Cooper, and right wing, it's not going to be more. I was actually thinking about putting who was I looking at? Who was I going to think about putting that? Oh yeah, Grant is probably the best player here, and he can still play on the wings and that. So that'll probably be my front 3, and the left back will probably go to McFadzean. Goalkeeper I will keep as Palmer. My centre backs, no, my right back we'll keep Edwards right now for right back, because I'm not putting Grant in there. Sarcevic, Baker, Bakinson, who I think stays in there for 2-3 more seasons, and Danny Mayer. Is that all good formation? Danny Mayer can also play left mid. He's probably actually... Oh, I don't really know what to do here. I'm going to put him there. I think this is good. Is Sawyer any better than Canavan? Sawyer is actually much better than Canavan in my opinion. Let's go with that. That's going to be the team. And then for the bench, we need a backup fullback. So we'll probably keep it like it is now actually. But I don't want like 50 strikers. That's something we will be changing straight away in this career mode save, will be the amount of strikers. Because we got too many strikers. And that Bacon's just going to go on the bench for Grant. He's going to switch for Taylor like that. Grant's actually more of a left position player, but I'm going to keep him in midfield for a bit as he's got more of a balanced stat, more of a balanced rating. So this is what we're going to go with. Who knows if it'll work? Let's just go for it. First few seasons be the most important probably for trying to get our team the best we can. I'm probably going to try and go with... I am probably going to change defensive style, and I'm going to change it to... I usually do long ball or possession. I'm going to go with possession, and I'm going to go with that. And defensive, I'm going to stick with... Because it used to be forward runs on here. Oh no, that's FIFA 22, I think. Possession, yeah, we're going to go with possession with constant pressure. That's going to be hard. That's going to use a lot of energy, but we're going to go with it. Edwards will be the captain. Free kicks. Anyone good at free kicks here? Who's got the best free kick accuracy? It's between these two, isn't it? Grant does look the best at this. If he's good at long shots, he can have long shots, yeah. Penalties, I'm going to see if Edwards any good at pens. He's not bad, actually. I think Hardy would be quite good at pens. I'll actually leave it to Hardy. We need someone with a really good pass here, can whip it in. And it does look like Grant again. Yeah, it's going to be Grant to whip it in the box here. So he looks like a really key player for these first few seasons already. And I won't lie, I'm not going to do that one. That'll be it. We're going to stick with that. So good luck to us there. So there's, I'm actually, another thing I'm going to look at quick is low knees. Have we got any players that are meant to come back? Because what I'm seeing at this first season is probably the most crucial, so we really do need a good squad with us. We've got Tafari Moore, who's on loan. It might be worth recalling him, maybe. I'm just thinking about money. We haven't got much money to play with. We've got one loan league. We've got a very tiny squad. I am going to try and keep a small squad for this whole series. So who's running out on their contract? Ryan Law. Oh my god, there's actually quite a few here running out. This is not ideal, to be honest. This is why I wanted it like this. Yeah, that's not ideal. And also, if we lose a player to contract and move on to next FIFA, but the first two seasons were fine. This first season anyway. Then we cannot have them back the next season. So even if they're in the team the next season, because we lost them the season before, we don't continue on to the next FIFA. We don't. So if after next season, and we go to the third season where we go to FIFA 22, we don't continue with the team we get in FIFA 22. We continue with the team that we left off with in season 2. So that's why I'm saying it will take me a lot longer. It's going to take me a while to make a new video. That's going to be quite a while because I've got to switch over all the stats and that, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Obviously you can see here I can't develop them, but that's literally all the options you get. And now I'm noticing we've got quite a few on loan actually, which is not good. So who have we got on loan that's not on our squad? Palmer is not our squad. Anyone else who's on loan? So Palmer, George Cooper's on loan. I might even buy him. I know we don't have a loan option. Don't have an option to buy yet for these guys. It's not good. That is really not good. So we've actually got a really small club. Tyreek Baker is also on loan. I'll probably get rid of him, to be fair. Ryan Hardy is on loan. That is one that I do want to buy. So what I could do is I could just buy him next season. So I'm not bothered about that. Do want to kind of maybe keep Alex Fletcher. Now I've got another issue actually, guys. If the player that I have next season in my squad, I keep him for the season, move on to the next one. If he's not in the next FIFA, then the simple thing is they just won't be in the next season. So they just, I'll just have to pretend they've left the club or something. They will not be in the next season because they're not in the club. That's not in the game. Physically impossible, basically. And the one thing I think is OP with the money I've got as well, especially when you're on low money, is looking for good free agents. Obviously you have to scout, but if it's worth it, sorry about that, that is my phone. If it's worth it, I will scout. So there was no one really good there. I'm just thinking of players that I might know that might be worth scouting. And I did just press submit search, but nothing happened. What's this? Okay, I've never heard of any of these players. Bezjak, his summary looks decent. But I don't want a striker. I want like a... I don't even want a midfielder. I think I just want some good wingers, to be honest, or something like that. Or a good goalkeeper could also really do it for us. That could be really good, actually. You notice they don't have any like attacking stats, like not even a penalty stat. That's how like that's how kind of like in depth this game actually really is. I don't want to sign someone too old. I'm pretty sure he's pretty good in this game. No, I'm joking. He's not. I don't really know that. Yeah, I'm just thinking. I want to try and sign someone that I'll be sure that I'll have in the. Unless they retire, of course. It is possible a player could retire as well in the next FIFAs and that. I've just got to think of that as well. So if I look for young free agents, I really do need to try and save as much money as I can. So I'm actually going to go back a minute. I'm going to go off. I'm going to look through all the free agents and see if I can find any good ones. Bagayoko could be a good player. But I can actually not scout him because I've got no free scouts. Which is a nightmare, so I might just have to go and buy them. Is basically what I'm thinking, but I'm just looking through, see if there's any really good players. I don't really want to buy someone older unless it's someone I know, and it's someone like really good. So at the moment, none of these guys catching my eye. That's not the Valverde I want, you know. No players here are catching my eye, like I'm going to be honest with you guys. So I was up to 27, so we're 26, 22. Any new players? Like, these players all look crap, I'm not gonna lie. Like Clayton Lewis could be alright, but not really. Like, if that was Alexander Mitrovic, I'll buy him, but I'm pretty sure he still plays for I'm pretty sure even in this FIFA he still plays for Fulham. So he only recently left Fulham actually, so yeah, let's look for young ones. Come on, there's got to be somebody not known, might be known, just someone good, but there's really no good players here apart from Sango. So yeah, I don't think there's any good free agents to go buy. So I'm gonna try and rely. Right, currently I'm just gonna rely on scouts and of course on the team. To be fair. So let's sim some seasons. I have to. The only issue that I have with FIFA 20 that I don't have with any other FIFAs is I have to individually sim through every match. So I just got to press sim match. So these will be the longer matches. Basically, this is going to be like longer seasons and that. So if I press play match. There's no way to sim it if you see here, look. So what I have to do is for every single match I have to sim it, just like this. We sim it, there we go, and it sims like this. And there you go, that'll be the match. So that'll be every single match, it'll be like that. And we can even see the stats. So in a way it is better, it just takes longer. So we lose 2-1 to Stoibeck. So we are really not in a good position here. We really do need a good season. Oh, see here, I'm going to just show you guys something. Please let me do it. Nice. Training. Sorry about that. This is basically development plan. So, say I pick, I'm actually here with Ryan Hardy. You can see how close he is to the next rating. That bit's similar, but you have to train him in specific stats. And the stats that have the Aaron accuracy, like free kick accuracy on that one, there's the ones that go up. So that's going to go up by 1 if I train him on that. And you get to train him pretty much every week I think you can do this training thing. So I'm actually going to train him on his set pieces, because I think I want to train him on penalties. But he doesn't go up in stats there. Penalty kick sets keeper, that's what I'm going to train him on. And the next one I'm going to train is, I'm actually going to go with goalkeeper. Let's go with Cooper. Let's try and get Cooper up a little bit. And see, he goes up in 2 stats there. Or it could precision penalties, that also gets him up in 2 stats. 3 stats direct, free kick novice. We'll go with that. Get his attack up a little bit so he can shoot the ball at least. I'm joking. I'm actually going to change that to something that's relevant to him. So for him, let's go with the one-on-one against striker keeper thingy. Let's go with. I don't want to really train anyone that I've got on loan. Wait, I've just trained Hardy and I. Let's go with Grant then as well. And let's train him in. I don't want to do always suggested. Maybe dribbling for Grant because he's on the wing. He doesn't really grow much anywhere. And this is another issue you might have with older players. I don't know how much older he is. But yeah, it's not great. And I'm going to have to do this for every single season. That's 4 stats to go up there. Race against the clock. We'll do that for Callum McFadden. And for the last one, let's train centre back. Let's train Amerson, because he's a bit younger actually, so he could be a really good defender. Race against the clock again. Okay, simulate all. I don't want going up a rating. Obviously, we can see Cooper making a bit of progress. There's a few gone up by a little bit. And that is it. That's training for every season. That's how training works. So, yeah, a sim match for Livorno. We lost 2-1 again. God, we're really not doing well. And this is what I'm worried about, because we don't really have a... So, for every little bit, I'm going to improve players a little bit. So, see, Cooper's just gone up a rating now. So we'll do that like one more time. I'm gonna try, because that's a good thing I can load previous sessions. It's easier that way, to be honest. I really do need a win here, but it is friendly, so I'm not too worried. I just need to see something good out of this. And we've lost 2-1 again in the friendlies. So that is the start now. That's done. Now the aim is now mainly League One, to be honest. And oh my, can we imagine? This is prime Ronaldo, everybody. Prime Ronaldo. One of his prime FIFA cards as well. I don't care what anyone says. It is one of his primes. And look at that card. But obviously we're nowhere near that. He's like times 50 our club worth, pretty much. So yeah, we're kind of cooked. But never give up. One day we will be up there. Whether it's in FIFA 20 or any FIFA. Guys, we will be up there. So I'm not too worried at all. Our transfer budget has actually gone up. So for now, I'm just going to stick with the squad. I'm going to believe in this squad. So season 1 episode 1, I am going to have different episodes for each season. So I'm not going to do one every single day, but it'll be every other day, something like that. No, not every other day. I'll do like 2 to 3 episodes a week is what I'm planning to do, because I've got GCSEs coming up. That is going to be harder, but I want to do something like that. Okay, so we've got a transfer offer for Jeffcott. If we sell him now, that's it. We will not have him next FIFA unless we buy him back. I actually want to look at the players I've got first, because I haven't even thought about who I want sold, to be fair. And the strikers, I did want to sell some, don't I? So out of these strikers, one of the biggest things for me is age. If you're too old, you're not staying. So Scott Witten, I'll be keeping because he's still useful. The ones that are old but aren't useful, so like, he's not really useful, is he? So Byron Moore, he can go. He's a backup centre back, but I have got Amerson, to be fair. So if I wanted to, like, Alex Palmer, but I'm obviously not going to do that. I'm actually a bit worried about goalkeepers, because we have literally only got 2 goalkeepers. Like, that's one of the most important positions as well. But you see that? Look at that, guys. Already gone up a rating. That's how good this training can be. So in a way, it can be OP, but not really. But looking at that thingy, he does look like he's got a lot to grow though. That's the thing. But 300k could also be good money. I'm actually not going to sell him because he's so young. I'd rather get rid of the older players that have got less to grow. Whereas I could train him for like one season and I could get him up to like 62. Do you know what I mean? I can get him for like triple that price. So. I completely forgot about this. Okay. Let's do this one more time until I want to get Amison up that rating. And Cooper's gone up again, look. That is actually really working for Cooper. So let's... Actually, I'm going to probably keep it on that development for a bit because that's really working. And it's a good thing that the transfer window doesn't end right yet. Let's do this drill again. Amison, please go up a rating, man. You're taking forever, bro. And yeah, now there's a team here who is, oh wait, Alex Fletcher. I'm not selling him. I just want to keep him purely because of the last name, because if you don't know, my last name is Fletcher, so I do want to keep him. He's not relation to me though, even though the club's not actually far from me, probably like 25 to 30 miles, about 25 miles away from me, so it's not far. And that's the city, not maybe the stadium's probably a bit further because it's like the other side of the city to me. And is there a club you guys don't recognise here? I'm trying to see if there's... Yeah, there is one that you guys may not recognise. And that club would probably be Macclesfield or Scunthorpe, as they are now lower in the leagues. They're actually surprisingly not too far down. But I believe Macclesfield and Scunthorpe are about league... I think Macclesfield are National League North, the one below National League, and I think Scunthorpe are National League. I'm just gonna see if I can find. Oh, you can't look through other competitions, can you? I kind of forgot about this. Oh yeah, who are we during round one? Oh, right, round one Carabao, we got Millwall. That's a hard match. Wait, I can go back to this. Oh no, I can't. We're not. I thought you could switch to the other brackets. We've drew Oldham Athletic in round one, the leasing.com. I've never seen that in my life, to be fair. So we lost that, and the top of my group, the two teams in my group actually were the finalists. So I actually had a really hard group in that match. Obviously the final was Liverpool, and they did win it in the end. And I think Liverpool would go on to win this Champions League. Maybe, is it this one or the one before? I can't remember, but yeah. My home team is Liverpool, but my actual away team is, to be fair, it is, wait, look, I'm just trying to think a minute. What am I trying to think? Sorry guys, I've kind of blanked. So my home team's Argyle, but my away team is actually Liverpool, if you guys didn't know. So this is probably the thing I'm going to be most relying on right now. The sad thing is about this is I'm not going to be able to carry on these youth academy projects into next season. So again, we're going to have to use our imagination a bit. We're just going to have to imagine, well, I don't know, something along the lines of they left to join another club. Do you know what I mean? So in the older FIFAs, in the newer FIFAs and that, we'll have new academy projects. We will not have these players. So any youth academy project I sign from FIFA 22, 3, 4, 5, I'll have these guys. The ones in FIFA 20, I'll have them for 2 seasons, because this is the only FIFA I've done 2 seasons of. But the rest of the FIFAs, I'll only have that academy project for 1 year. So I've got to really make the most out of them. So I'm actually going to bring in... This guy looks really good. He's got really good potential. His rating's a bit off, but he's got a good height as well for goalkeeper. This guy's also a good goalkeeper. You can see his position. It does say goalkeeper. I'm going to sign Toby Shaw as well, because we do need goalkeepers. Oscar Griffiths, he can basically play anywhere. And his potential also isn't bad. Anyone from 60 to 60 plus potential, not 60 plus. anyone that can get, that has potential, that is possible over 80 is where I'm going to sign, basically. If that makes any sense. So he's eligible, these two aren't. And the thing is, I can't really train these guys. Actually, no, I can train these guys up, but I'm not going to yet. I don't know if they naturally train up as well. I'm not too sure. Yeah, in FIFA, you can't get, in the new FIFAs, up to 22, you can't get lower than 90 rated 90k value. It doesn't even say the value on the youth academy, but on this one you can get lower than 90,000. Obviously 50,000 there. So he's obviously not ready to bring in yet, but at least we got some players now who can come in. So that's gonna be another issue with FIFAs and that. If we sign players, even if he's really good, if we find a really good 14-year-old, we literally will not be able to play him. So, oh. I am actually going to do this. I'm not going to do this very often, but I am going to do this one.
Thank you everyone for joining
Player conferences. This thing was amazing. Like you guys never seen nothing like it. So we're going to do. I have faith in my team. I have faith in my team, boys. I'm going to do this like not often. I'll do it. I will do it like most of the time probably, but just not all the time. So first match is Crew Alexandria. We do really need a result out of this, guys. Especially when it's League 2. Can we win? We draw. Cooper gets a double. Maya is already injured. That is not a good start. So this is like the speed we're going to play through the thingy, by the way. So that's why I'm saying there's going to be many episodes. We're probably going to end this episode by the time we get to probably the end of the transfer window. We'll probably end the episode after that. So how long is he out for then? Does it say? I'll have to check, but that's fine. Because the way I actually want Edwards to play on that centre mid and recall that low knee, but can't play like that. So we're gonna have to put Randall in centre mid and take Mayer out for any other centre mids. Nope, barely no. Do you see now? I haven't even trained these guys up and they've gone up ratings. So some of them do go up a little. He was 49 if you remember. So some of them do go up ratings a little bit without training. So yeah, it is kind of possible. Like Palmer's gone to 60. Look, pretty sure I didn't train him. So yeah, it is possible for them to get up ratings as well. But it just takes them a bit longer when they get up training. Training just specialises on that player's stats and that specialises on bringing up that player's rating. So I'm not gonna use this thing many more times now, if I'm honest. Avenson's gone up to 62. I thought he's 62 already. Well, he can't have been. So I'll use every few weeks. I'll use the same development, and then I'll change it. I'll change it once everyone's gone up by a net and that, and once I think, oh yeah, I should change it, then I'll change it. Nah, I'm sorry, Cooper, I'm not playing you. I'm keeping Palmer. I can't trust you. But I do need these guys to put up some results. Okay, we've lost 2-0. This really isn't a good start for us. Games in, but not winning the game early is still bad. Cooper overlooked by Smith. Yeah, but it's not the right game, do you know what I mean? I'll play you when I want to. Oh, that's the way it is, bro. Okay. If I think, oh, another injury part. So Randall's now got injured too. This is going to be another issue, is injuries, and in the older FIFA, injuries are a lot more common, and it's a lot more realistic when they're more common. So he's only out for 3 days, so he should be back for the next game anyway. So I'm not going to worry too much about him. Please say someone else goes up rating. No, literally no growth there. So I'm not, unless it works, like unless it brings someone up a rating for the next development plan. Oh, Grant's gone down a rating. So this could mean maybe Grant what's Grant's age now? He's 31, so he's starting to go down rating. So what I'm going to do with Grant, because he's now starting to go... By the way, can we just look how many players we got called Grant? Ready? 1. That's Josh Grant, so that's the first one. And then we've got Connor Grant, that's the second one. And we've got Joel Grant, that's the third one. We've got 3 players called Grant in the squad. He's obviously, I'm starting to notice now, he's going down ratings. Now, that could be his form, but that also could be his age. And I'm seeing the development's not doing much. So I'm actually going to transfer Grant. Transfer us to him. Can't see him being very useful. Another player I'm going to transfer list is Ryan Taylor. The ones that are old and that and haven't got much more left in them. Like to be fair, Danny Mayer, when I can actually find him, he hasn't probably got much more left in him. He can come back from an injury, so that's good. How long is Randall going to be? 2 days. Yeah, that's it. So I'm actually a bit worried about this squad, to be honest. I'm actually going to loan out Ryan Law. I'll see if I can get him loaned out for a little bit, like half a season, whatever. Bring back in January, just a short little loan. That's what I'll do. And what I'm going to do first, quickly, guys, is the issue is I can't fix up many of these contracts. I can't fix up his because he's not a player. I can't do his. I can't do his because he's not a player either. I can't do his or buy him. So the only ones that I can fix up is these ones. So I'm going to fix up these 4 contracts very, very quickly. The ones that I know I'm going to keep. The ones that I won't keep, I'll transfer list. Because I don't want to keep all of them, but I do need to bring some more players as well that aren't just youth academy projects. So, yeah, you're going to be a prospect, mate. Yeah, I don't want to keep you and not waste your life in Truro City. That's pretty good. Okay, so he's done. The next one we got is Gary Sawyer. With his age, is he retiring? No, he's not. I don't know about Gary Sawyer. I don't even know about keeping this Michael Peck, to be honest, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna try and keep as many players as I can that are worth keeping or have the potential to be, well, not potential to be good, but potential to grow more than what they are now. That was a misclick, but yeah, we'll just go 4 years. So, bro's just lowered his wage when I've just given him the option. Mate, what wage you want? What a weird guy. Josh Grant, I'm definitely going to try and keep this guy. This guy could actually be good though. Let's go with rotation for Josh Grant. Okay, now $2 grand. Now what I'm probably going to start doing is, because he is still a high rated player, if he was like in the 50s I probably wouldn't do it, but because he's still got some rating to him, he's still going to be quite important. I am going to keep Sawyer for a minute. Obviously probably not for long. Now another thing I'm noticing with the older players is when, even if they're too good, over your average or lower than your average rating and that, it seems to be when a player over usually 32, 33 tries to lower the contract length between 1 and 2 years, like the extension, it usually means when that extension runs out or before that extension runs out, they are going to retire. That's usually what it hints. So that's not good to see. But I'd rather he retires at my club. I do want to. I'm actually going to trust Randall for the next game if I can. So. Do you know, I'm going to start trusting other players as well, because I'm not seeing much improvement in this squad here. Let's see if that makes any sort of difference. I don't think this team's as good as I thought it'd be, because they really haven't improved to the levels I wanted to see them improving. It's been quite sorry, it's been quite sad to see really how we're not seeing like hardly any progress. And it also could be you know, adjusting to that formation. I get that. I understand like the dynamics around it, but this isn't good enough. We're not seeing like any wins here. Probably lose this as well. We draw. You know what? I can take a draw. It's not a loss. But we do. But FIFA, you can't go lower than League 2, so that's good. But we do need to aim for promotion this season. Another thing is, if we end up after this season, say we end up in the Championship, get 2 promotions straight, next season, even though in real life they're not, in FIFA 22, even though in real life they're not, we will end in the Championship. I'm going to use just one more time. Get Cuba back up a rating again. And Grant's not changing hardly. And neither is Hardy. In a minute I am going to change my development plan. I'm going to focus it on my free academy players. So I'm going to use that development plan one more time, and I'm going to change it, because there's so many times you get like 52 chances to use it. And this guy I am going to sell. So it says he's worth the 310. I'm going to try and sell him for around 350. It's usually about 50 grand plus, which is the maximum you can sell him for. Usually it is. So if our corrections are right, this is about the maximum. So I mean, guys, I am the career mode king. Like, trust me. One thing I want to do quickly is I'm actually going to see for this season if I can try and loan out. Not Ryan Law, sorry. I want to try and keep all these. If I can try and loan out Michael Peck as well. And maybe even Tom Purrington. I kind of actually no. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm gonna keep Alan Randall. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna trust Alan Randall. I'm gonna trust him. But the rest of them can go. Actually, I'm gonna loan out a few. I'm gonna loan out Kolos if I can. I'm gonna keep him. Try and sell him. Keep. Try and sell, loan, keep, transfer. So I'm going to try and loan Kolos out to somebody. And you know what, Jeff Cott as well. I'm not too worried about. I don't want to sell too many players to one. Like, I don't know. Come on, boys. We're nearly at the end of the transfer thingy, so. We've lost again. This is not a good start for us. This really isn't a good start for thing here. I'm at 21st place. About 4 games in. So 4 games doesn't sound like a lot, but that'll go by very, very quick. So I'm not actually happy with that. Ryan Taylor. He seems to be worth decent money. What is it? 115, 220. They've actually offered above. So if I can get him sold for around 300. What I'm going to try and do is going to try and put all my money into one really good player. I won't do a goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper is probably the place to get the most growth. I'm going to try and put it towards, I don't know, maybe like a midfielder or something. See where I'm really lacking. It doesn't even have to be lacking, but see where like the age is the most deteriorating. The biggest factor in that sort of thing as well will also affect it. Just see what we got really to work with. So we've literally got 2 points. We do need a result out of this one. Right, Joel Grant. What was that? So the Jamaican striker has been sold. So what's our budget gone to now? 2.12 million. So what? Oh yeah, I forgot we can do this as well, guys. So we can technically get 3 mil out of this, but we need current weekly wage of 71k. So if we're really looking after the club, if we're properly not going in debt, we leave about, if I can get it just right, that'll be our actual wage budget. But obviously I'm not doing that. I'm going to try and make it about 50-50. That's what I usually like to do. So they're both quite even now. So which is 71k, that's a lot. That leaves me like 200k left. It's very rare you've even got any budget left after looking after wage budget. But they usually can fill out some of it anyway. Anyway, I'm going to go 50-50 and keep with the 1.6 and rise the wage budget by 10k. For when I do sign a really good player. Alright, come on boys. We need some sort of result here. 1-1. Okay. It's another point. It is important, but we do need a win. We're still not where I want to be, and Ryan Taylor is sold. So what does that put the budget now? 1.89 million. Is that still 50-50? It doesn't keep 50-50. Okay. 1.788. That's good. That is really good. That's 50-50 as well. That's good. Right. Is there any more I've transfer listed that I can see? I've transfer listed. Okay. Byron Moore I've transfer listed. Yeah. He's loan listed. I'm gonna loan list Alex Fletcher as well. Loan list. Keep. Transfer. Considering we've got one strike on the team as well, that looks just about right to me. Let's just see what we do though. I'm pretty sure we can only bring the squad down to a maximum of 23 players. I think it's 23 players, so we actually can't sell too many more players now, so that's a bit of an issue for us, I think. Right, get Hardy up to that 65 rating. Right, I'm not going to use that previous session again now. We've used it to the max I want to use it. Let's use... Can we get to our youth players from here? We can. Who's the one that's eligible? That is Toby Short. Okay, what's the best one to use for him? Ooh, I actually think artillery saving could be a really good one for youth goalkeeper. How much growth has he made though? That was only a bit. I expected a bit more than that. Okay. So looking at the table, we need a lot more from this, to be honest. I'm not going to say I'm happy, and I'm definitely not happy with this. Yeah, I'm going to go with the 1 year offer from Luke Jeffcott. That means we've still got him back for next season, so that's all good. Any more good free agents that have come in? What was that there? Doriado. Oh, I thought it was John Duran. I was like, that would be a bit young for this game, I think. Andre De Jong. These are all like Indian players. That, mate, just give me a good player. Honestly, that's what I want. One year loan for Ryan Law. I can't really loan out any more players. Can I wait? What's Is this all looking good and that? Is this all fine? Yeah. So can I actually offer Ryan Hardy? I don't think I can. That's a big issue for us here. That is literally transfer and the transfer thingy there. So I'm going to probably do this transfer thingy. I'll do a bit longer into the season. And then I will go. I'm going to give Cooper a chance in goal for the next game. I feel there's something good to come out of it. You notice there's that no loan option to buys. Because usually I'm so fed up of just declining loan option to buys. But there's hardly any. And look how small the squad is getting already. It's already nearly empty. Like, what the hell? So yeah, we definitely need some one or two just really good players to bring in is what I want to do. I want to put all my money just between 2-3 good players. And Hardy did score the winner. That's why I'm keeping Hardy. He is a good player at the end of the day. You can't really beat it. Right, with the squad we've got right now, what are we actually looking at doing here? So we've got Palmer. So Cooper, I actually might keep in goal because he had a better impact. So we've got... What sort of team are we working with there? So the weak points in this team is probably centre back, but then we've also got Amerson, who's seeming to do quite well in upgrading. Maybe centre mid, then maybe a new Cam or something like that. We've got an old midfield, so I'm probably thinking full back with Grant at right back. We've got another right back to come back from loan. Left back low. I think we're right for full backs. The centre backs, we have got a little bit of depth with Amerson and Sawyer. So maybe another centre back, another centre middle Cam, and then maybe a winger as well. Winger could be what's losing it for us actually. So I think I'm going to keep, yeah, because he's on loan, so we definitely need a winger. So I might have to switch to centre backs, switch your priority for centre backs. I don't know. Let's go with that for now, just for a minute, and yeah, so we're actually more desperate for positions than I thought we were then. And he, is it just worth promoting him straight away? So at least we can loan him out and see what he does. No, I think even the youth academy this season. Oh no, because youth academy only has a certain amount of players allowed, doesn't it? So yeah, actually no, I'm going to promote him. And at least you can stay, obviously. So yeah, I'm not looking... If I were to put the wage budget up to 71, so I don't have to worry about the wage budget, or 68 even. How much does that leave me? Does that leave me enough to do something? No, so it needs to be like a 50-50 split then. Is that enough? Or do I need to go for like the full... I'm not going 3.5. I'll keep the 50-50. See what I can do with 1.78 mil. So I was thinking about a striker, but we're not too needing for strikers, to be honest. So what I might need to do is remove that. That could be the issue, is going for strikers and that, because we don't really need a striker. Centre mid, and they need to be lower than that. They need to be like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm also thinking attacking mid, do the same. Now what I was thinking is look at some wingers. So winger, with a winger, I want them to be good at dribbling. You gotta have a good dribbling winger. I'm sorry, you have to have a good winger. They have to be good. As long as they can dribble, I'm quite happy with that. And the last one I'm gonna put is centre back. And I think I want someone who's quite strong, pacey, but also what's like one for straight? Yeah, strong. There you go. And I'm happy to go up to like 30 for centre backs because they can usually last a little bit longer. And let's see what we get for these scouts there. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Right, maybe Cooper. What's this transfer? Cooper's not going to Alwada, mate. Cooper's staying. Wait, can I... Wait, is this when I can buy... Hardy, because I really do want to buy Hardy. For God's sake, man. Alright, yeah, let's just look now for some players. I'm going to be a bit cheeky. Now, I don't have any problem with signing a player from Premier League. I'm going to see if there's any cheap, like, it has to be cheap. But, oh, Premier League might be a bit too expensive. No, actually, no, not Premier League. So if there's any really cheap Championship midfielders. Ideally, I can, because I've got good centre mids anyway. We can fill them guys in for centre mid. A really good cam from the Championship. I'm not free agent. I'm not selling free agents. Not for this time anyway. And if I can afford them, that's going to be another big issue. To be someone I know, like João Carvalho. Eberechi Eze. Loan him. He could be, if he's in my budget, that's who I'm buying. But that is the issue. The scouting is a huge issue. Brennan Johnson, Daniel Johnson's not so worth it. Elliot Lee's also turned out to be quite a good player. I think he played for. I can't remember who he played for a minute. He played for Wrexham in the end, like 2-3 years ago. So he's not a bad player. Michael Elise, God, there's some really good players in the Championship there. Alex Pritchard also isn't a bad cam. Tyler Roberts also could be quite good. Trying to think who else there is. Emil Smith Rowe. I told you guys he got the best players here, like, honestly. We can't throw him because he's on loan, so yeah, we won't be able to. Jonathan Williams, no, he's a bit old, isn't he? Luca De La Torre. I'm actually going to scout him as well. That's it. I'm not scouting anymore. And for Championship, I'm going to look again. Same age, and I'm just going to look at some wingers. Just see, wingers. Left wing or right wing, I don't care. Someone on the wing. Who have you got? Ben, easily way too expensive. There's nowhere am I falling Ben Rama. Sergio Canos, yeah, he'll be too expensive as well. Ivan Calavario, no, it's going to be someone cheap. Like the Cruz could be a bit cheap at eyes on loan. With attack, it's always a bit more money. Diakabi, yeah, he'll be too expensive. I should fetch him. No, Fosu could be a bit cheaper. I've got to remember we're on the very low budget, so we have to go with someone who I think will be within the budget. And I reckon Kadeem Harris, who used to play for Leicester just before this, I reckon he could be within our budget. I'll tell you someone else. Jacob Murphy, it's also possible he could be. Oh no. He's on loans, we can't. Yeah, Trey Pemberton could be another one. Patrick Roberts. Oh. Why is everyone on loan there? He's on loan as well, isn't he? No. Jay Sansford's also a really good player, by the way. Oh. I want to sign someone and not low the ratings, and that's like one of the biggest issues on there, really. That's the issue with scouting. I didn't scout early enough, which is what I should have done. I should have scouted earlier. So I'm going to be really, really risky, and I'm not going to sign any players this season. I'm going to rely on that Youth Academy strike, that Youth Academy scout. That is such a risky play. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rely on the scout. I'm going to see who he can bring me and just what he's got to offer. Right, is there any other players who I could loan out here? Or are we literally really tight on squad? Yeah, the squad's really tight. Who else do I want to loan out? Purrington, Lolos, Shaw and Peck was the other four I wanted to loan out. So I'm trying to get Shaw loaned out as well. Boomly boom. Alex Fletcher will be back for next season. And it's not like we can spend a bit of money, which we've got so much of, to bring someone back if we need to. When we get to the older FIFAs, where the option is to turn the scouting back off, that's what we'll be doing. Just so you guys know. So I don't plan to bring in anybody. It's too much scouting, but for January we'll definitely bring in some good players. But I'm actually going to try and rely on the team we got. I want to see what we got to work with, and that's what I'm going to do. And oh no, we'll go to this in a minute. Let's go to the Youth Academy report. What are we looking at here? Peter Morris, 56. He could be a really good player actually. He's got potential to be really good. His potential's gone up, by the way, guys. And so is Oscar Griffiths by a little bit. Okay, training injury. Danny Mayer, for God's sake. Monthly scouting report. Who we got? 2 Griffith players. Okay, he's gonna be really good. His overall is, oh my god, shocking. But he looks like he can play most places. And yeah, potential looks good. I'm gonna go with that. I'm actually gonna sign both because that's the kind of thing I'm relying on right now. So yeah, so sure. Because we've just finished August, I'm gonna have to try to do the short terms. I want everyone back for next season. I don't want no one over, like, yeah. And I'm gonna try and save up more money for, yeah. Well, I'm so glad I didn't sell him. And yeah, I think that's it, innit? Yeah. What did Cooper actually say? Great win, great job, mate. I mean, yeah, I suppose this team have a bit of potential, but just have to see. I didn't mean to do. Cooper's just gone to do 59 rated, and Shaw's just gone to 48. So. Danny Mayer's out for 2 weeks, and this is why I kind of want a midfielder, but there's no rise. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's get a win. Let's get a win. If we go and beat him today, I'll be a very happy person. Come on, we've got to beat Oldham Athletic. What's the score in the end? Oh wait, come on! I thought it was 3-0 to them. Come on, guys. So that's really good there. Sartovic's got a double, so maybe we shouldn't have sold him. And Moore also scored as well, which I think is the winger, isn't it? Yeah. Byron Moore, so I'm glad we didn't get rid of him. But there has been an injury. Where's this? Oh, it's because we put him on the bench. Okay, we can also put Purrington on the bench as well then. But I hope we just don't get too many injuries, else we are going to be really tight on the academy. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do when I can go to that player development is I'm going to put all my youth players on the player development. And I'm going to train them up for a little bit until they're good enough. So I think I've got 5 in total as well, so that should work quite well. Train them up for a few times, see what we can do. So we've actually gone up in the league with 9 points to 13th, so we're looking really good. So let's do some new training sessions. So wingers, midfielders. Here we've got academy player Elliot Griffiths, and let's work on his novice attacking scenarios or adept attacking scenarios. Let's go with adept because it's harder. Fucking but harder. Let's see what he's got. Do you know what I mean? Not midfielders anymore. No. Griffiths, who's Oscar Griffiths, who's actually a centre back. I didn't even realise that. Where can we get him to grow the most? Is what I'm thinking. So it's one of these two here. Adept again. That's what I'm going to do. Work him a little bit harder. And I've got 2 goalkeepers. Yeah. So we've got Henry Griffiths, who's got 3 suggested for him, and this one looks by far the best one for him. Is 1-on-1 against keeper. So we've actually got 4 youth players then, because I thought we had 5 now, because we got Shaw as well. Okay, the next one is Peter Morris. I'm going to work him by... I'm going to do 1-on-1 against keeper. I'm going to do all hard ones for everyone. But I'm not going to work on my keepers for ages, but I am going to work on them for a little bit, like all my youth academy projects. I'm going to not do ages on them, but I'm going to do enough time on them just to see their potential go up and that sort of thing, just to see what we've got to work with here. Griffiths definitely needs a lot of work on, so he's going to be on the training for a long time, I think. So yeah, we're actually looking alright. We do need a sort of automatic promotion, but you know what, I think we could do alright. Also, I'm not going to play for 2 hours. Fix one save, change myself. What's happened there? Edwards is a red carded. Wow. Okay, and so Edwards can go on the bench. And this is the issue with not having enough squad depth, and we check the loss in there. It's just a good job we've got a not a good academy scout, but a good enough one to just keep that squad filled up enough. Okay, so Port Vale 1-1. I'll take that. For like a mid-table squad, I think they are. It took us down a little bit. I'll take that. That's not too bad. And because the other teams, some of our other players are going to play anyway, it's probably worth working on these guys because they're the ones who's going to play the least. So yeah. Danny Mayer's back on the pitch. Great to see. That's it. Okay, so we will probably end this soon, but not quite. I'm probably going to like October, something like that. See what we've got to work with. And yeah. Alright, Crawley, come on boys. Let's go beat Crawley. At home as well to them, so hopefully we can get a win. We do get the win. Who gets injured? Is that Cooper, my goalie? Or is that... No, George, that's my left wing, which is an issue for me that I have many backups for there. I don't really have any proper left wings, so he's injured. I don't think that's a bad injury, I think that's a manageable one because of the sign. It's not an ambulance, so that's good. If it's an ambulance, I'm cooked. And hardly got a brace, that's good. Oh, forget that, he's out for 6 weeks, guys, so yeah, that's pretty bad for me. Is there anyone who can play like left mid? To be fair, Grant actually could probably play there. With the pace he's got, so not the pace, but... Or Danny Mayer. Actually, I'm going to put Danny Mayer on the left, actually. I'm going to put Danny Mayer on the left and trust my boy Tyreek in the midfield, and we'll put him on the bench. Let's see what we can do with the team now. So we're playing 5th place next. If we win this, this should put us even closer to the promotion playoffs. Hopefully in that spot. So we are doing much better as the season's going on. We just need to win this, and we do. More with the brace. So it's looking even better for us now. We are seeming to do really good. I'm seeing a lot of growth from Griffiths and Morris. Both Griffiths and Morris. Shaw, as he's grown a little bit to be fair for your ratings, but the other Griffiths, even though there's like 3 of them, the one right on the left, the centre mid, he's not seeming to go up much, so maybe I'm doing the wrong session for him. I'll be next playing Mansfield. Alright, come on, let's see what we get here. We draw, but Wootton goes out injured. Okay, that's fine. Wait, how long is he out for? 7 days, okay. Oh, Griffiths weren't operating. Yeah, we got 3 Griffiths, so that won't be confusing. Good job, they look all completely different. Very good job. Alright, scout report. Who we got? He doesn't look too good, so I'm going to keep him there. But Toby King, because of that 84, I'm going to risk it. But with this guy, I'm going to keep him there for a minute. I'm going to look again towards the end of the scout report. Oh. That's not good. In that case then, he's left-footed as well. Don't see many left-footed. He's probably just worth signing then. Unless we have to scout again. Yeah, I'll just sign him. Unless we've got 2 injuries, yeah. I knew that. Witten's out for a week, so let's just change him for Sawyer. We're doing even better as the as time goes on. We're doing even better than before, so it's looking good. It's looking good. It's just to say, my academy players can't make such a can't make an impact earlier rather than later. Okay, so we've got some scout reports back on some players. Is it all by the same guy, EP1 Martin? It is. Let's just do this and see who he's scout reported. Michael Elise, he's transfer. Okay, they're all within my value. Oh, I appreciate it as he's not within my value. Neither is Tyler Roberts, and let's put my wages aside, and I'm not doing that. De La Torre, he is within my budget. Elliot Lee also is. He could be a good player for Cam actually, if he grows a little bit. Pritchard, not quite. Reach, not quite. Kadeem Harris, it'd be quite tight with him, but I'm not going to do it. And who else we got here? John McAtee. Pedro Neto, he could be one of the best signings I ever make. And Phil Foden, he'll probably be like in the 70s, but he will be too. Oh, I'm gonna risk it, but I do think he'll be too expensive. I can't think of anyone else to sign, to be honest. He'll be too expensive, way too expensive. George Baker, no. James Bowden, Dylan Levitt, I'm pretty sure he's quite good. Harvey Barnes, yeah. After winning the Premier League a few years before, ain't happening, blood. Anya Dinma, he could be good. Nemeka, he also could be a really good signing. Dwight McNeil, again, I'm actually gonna go with Dwight McNeil. Who else we got? Any others worth looking at? I think, oh, he could be a good player if you know what I'm saying. I'm not Eric Dyer, but like someone good, like Ryan. No, actually, I'm not going for Ryan Yates. I'm pretty sure Florian Grillitsch is like 70-75, but he's probably a bit too much. Chris Willock, Joe Willock's older brother, could also be a really good shout. James Hardy, no, not Jamie Vardy, mate. James Hardy. Scott Burgess actually could be alright. I don't know. Aubameyang also in his prime. There's quite a few. Sorry than that in the background. That is actually my dog in the other room. So yeah. Alright, it's the next game. What have we got here? Macclesfield vs Plymouth, sorry. Leeson.com trophy. What we got? Oh, lose on pens. Oh my god. It's even worse when you lose it on pens as well. That's what's so sad about it. Oh, I think oh my god, we're 5th now. You see how already that we're nearly halfway through the season already. We're already halfway through October. That's how quick this progresses. So I reckon I'll do 3 episodes on this, and it will be done. So, yeah. I'm not seeing much progression by Griffiths. Well, my dog is being pretty loud. If you can't hear my dog. Swindon Town. Okay. Oh. I did not mean to press that. Right, sim match. I will be coming off in a minute, guys. So if you watch through the whole episode, or in 2 or 5 times, I don't care if you watch it in a fast mode or not watch it at all, skip to the end. I really appreciate you even viewing my videos, to be honest. I really do. I just do it, so I don't mind it. Even if like people don't watch it, I still like doing it because I'm gonna play like career mode now anyway. So it's just better to do this and see if I can get some views on it and that, just to see if people actually like it. To be honest, that's sort of another reason why I do it. I don't know, but we're in 6th. That is really good as well, actually. I think this team has a lot of potential to go somewhere. Okay, Wotton's back. That is good to see. Cooper still, yeah, that's not good. I don't really know what to think of this squad. One of the biggest worries I have is what we're going to do if we don't sign like Ryan Hardy and players like that. That is really going to mess me up, I think. No way George Cooper's back already. Well, he made a quick recovery, thanks to the physio team. He's ready and back, ready to play. What's his energy looking like there? Oh, actually no, I'm not going to risk it quite yet. Also, because I know for a damn well fact we'll have Cooper for the next 2 seasons anyway, I'm going to try to keep him through the whole career mode. So if I keep him for the season, then he'll be staying with us. Even if, say, I know he doesn't, but even if in real life he goes in FIFA 22, he'll still keep in FIFA 22 with me because I decided to keep him. You just got to carry on the team. It'll take me a while, but I'll carry on the team the best I can. And yeah, just see what happens. Dom Telford wants more games. Well, that's not easy, Dom, mate. We're seeing a lot of growth on this youth academy. Like, I'm really liking what I'm seeing there. I'm actually considering what is my youth academy looking like. I'm considering promoting some more. Who's eligible? Toby King, he's eligible. Oh yeah, he's the one we just signed, isn't he? Jordan White was the one I actually just signed. Oh no. You see what I did, guys? I just released him. He was 47 rated, to be fair, so I don't even think this guy's going to be very good, to be honest. Elliot Griffiths, he's 37 rated. I think it's impossible to find someone below 40. To find someone below 40 in career. I've seen someone 40 rated in career mode before in the newer FIFA. In the oldest new career mode now, I've seen like as low as 40, 41. I've never seen 39 or below. Never in my life, so to see players that can go down to like 30, 29 to 30, yeah, in this career mode is mental. I can't believe it just released that guy as well, but he was at 47 rated, don't really care. Henry Griffiths might be worth signing in. Toby King might be worth signing in. But for right now, I'm just going to keep him like this and just... I only signed Shaw because I thought we were quite long goalkeepers. And he was the only eligible one at the time. He's made 5 ratings up, by the way. That is a really good progression. We end up losing 2-1 to Leyton Orient. Now, where are we now in the league? 8th. So, if we get promoted this season, and we can stay up next season, not only will the money be good, I think we'd just be really good in general, to be fair. I've been in really good form. I need to play. No, you're not. I'm going to be honest, I don't really want you playing. Okay, Dylan Levitt, yeah. Nameka, yeah. Dwight McNeil, can't, nah. Pedro Neto also can't afford. Chris Willock, I actually think I could afford him. Actually, he's still on loan. I'm not waiting till next season. Yeah, I know him. 77 in FIFA 20. No way, bro. Is there any others I reckon? Well, I even recognise. Mason Mount. Is he gonna be a bit young? A bit too? Yeah. He'll be a bit too high rated in this game, I reckon. I've got quite a low budget that I could maximum get someone for about 2 mil at the max, and that's still Josh Murphy, who's arguably better than his brother Jacob. So yeah, there's a lot I could do here. I don't really know, to be honest. But yeah, the one thing I'm going to be not doing as well is I'm going to be skipping the press conferences. We beat Exeter City 2-1. Wait. Law. That's not Ryan Law, is it? It's not Ryan Law. So out of all who's actually gone at ratings then? Literally nobody. Okay. Right, highest value player I'm gonna say is Vardy. Hardy, sorry, not Vardy. And this is Lord. 45k. Jesus, that's bad. Top score, goal scorer, I say is Hardy or Mayer. Top assist would be Mayer, I reckon. Mayer was actually close with 4. No, it's Hardy. Top assist is gonna be Mayer, I reckon. No, it's Grant and Sartovic. Fair enough. Right, I reckon we've got a good time now to bring in. Okay, he's still not fully fit yet. Right, I'm also gonna play. Oh, yeah, but he gets. No, I'm not gonna do that because he still gets subbed on in that game. So yeah, but you're still being subbed on in games and that. So I don't really know why you're so angry, mate. To be honest. And that's probably I think 3 is the most players I've seen ever get promoted to the next rating ever in training. Well, I have seen it before, but yeah. Anyway, right, it's now November. Monthly scout report. You scout report. What we got here? Has he just become eligible or always been eligible? I didn't even notice that. These are the 2 I actually wanted to promote as well. But we can't. But we got them for next season, but they're only going to be useful for next season too. So ideally, might want to promote these guys now. Oh, we've got 2 seasons to make the most out of them, so yeah, let's do it in the next season. And then we're going to have the academy to do. I don't mind. Right, Sartovic, 2 goals again, that's really good, 2-1. Against Grimsby, I think we're top of the league. Oh no, 4th. Then. Not quite top of the league, John. We're actually not far off, to be fair. And that's even more now, that's 1 off 5 players. We're seeing so much growth in this academy. Even Griffiths is nearly at 40. Morris is nearly at 60 rated, and the rest are half, right, mid-50s. We're seeing a lot of growth in these players, though. If I look at some of these players, like +6, +3, +5, +7. Who's +7? Oscar Griffiths has gone up +7. That's nearly as good as Cooper. He's gone up like +5, +6. I'm pretty sure. Can I see some more growth out of these academy players? This is where I want to see the true growth is out of these guys. So they're going to be really important for next season. They're going to prevent me from needing to buy more players. Josh Murphy. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford him. Saka. See if I can afford Saka. I don't know if Saka will be like 5 million. He'll probably be a lot less than that. So if I can afford Saka, it may be. It's probably his prime, maybe. Mate, Jesse Lingard, I reckon he's like worth 50 mil in this career, not career mode. In this FIFA, actually, I reckon he's worth about 50 mil. Tom Condon, I think he changed him to Tommy Condon. You can find him in like FIFA FC26, I think actually. He's actually not bad. Sammy Schmodix, I forgot about him. He could be good. He's got a big I'm also trying to go for, I know it's a little bit rigged because I know where some of these players are going to end up. I'm also trying to go for players that end up becoming quite good as well. But the thing is, they won't go up in their normal ratings. Well, actually, no, they will. Wait. I haven't, if I'm honest, I haven't actually decided where I'm going to do the rating things each season. Because I might just do it as in they go up by their actual, they go each season by their actual ratings. That's going to be a lot of times. That's probably what I will do in the end. And for some players, I might just do, change their ratings to what it is. But it'll probably be their normal ratings, to be honest. Right, I'm going to play till the end of November, and then that will be it, guys, for this career episode 1. It's been a very long episode. It's very rare to do a video this long, but it has been really long. Oh my god, Dom Telford has requested to transfer. Well, you know what? I don't really want you because I'm going to get another striker anyway, so I'm not really bothered, to be honest, mate. Morris has gone up to 60, but he's going to be such a crucial player next season. He's only 15, I can't even promote him yet, and he's already as good as my first keeper, basically. This is how important the youth academy can really be. Okay, what have we got here? What have we got? Let's work on the academy a bit more. Look how fast they're growing as well. That's the good thing about the academy. We've got some really good players in this academy. Right, do you know what? Now they're all a bit better than that, I'm probably going to promote some players now. Toby King, he's the only one I don't think I've worked on yet. So Elliot Griffiths, I'm not going to promote. He needs a bit longer. But Henry, he's going to be promoted. Oh, they seem to be very happy with their progress. So the youth academy has just boosted my manager rating. That's really, really good. How's the other objectives looking actually? That's looking really good. Bandit currently is looking really good. Domestic is looking mid. It's looking decent, but not brilliant. I haven't even signed anyone, so financial is basically perfect. We're looking really good. Now, I don't think I have said this, but if I get sacked in any of my FIFAs, I do, and all the board projects and that, they all will be on. Anyway, if I get sacked, that does mean the journey's over. I cannot restart. If I get, that's another issue I've got. If I get sacked, I get sacked. That's that. I can't change it. That's the way it is. If I bought Bukayo Saka, I'm not going to be able to afford him. Tina Andrew, and I'm pretty sure he is decent. I'm trying to think who's actually decent in this game. Who's affordable? Julian Bakuna. I've actually seen him play a few years ago in an actual real life match, and he's actually a good player, to be fair. Like, that's not me just saying that, he is actually a good player. So I might go for that. Oh my god, guys! Who knew Charlie Kirk was in FIFA? What the fuck? Sorry about the swearing, but Charlie Kirk, mate. And Adam Phillips, if you don't know, this is the guy who plays for Barnsley and who scored against Liverpool in the FA Cup. And I actually watched that match. Yeah. I'm actually, even though he's on loan, I'm still gonna loan it. It is probably worth scouting people on loan because I can still keep them throughout the rest of my series. I'm not on loan next season, but now and bring them in for next season, the season after on my career mode. To lose to Cambridge like that is going to bring my rating down, not rating, bring my standards down by a bit more, I think. I am meant to come off in a minute. I definitely will call it quits in a bit. What I'm probably going to do actually for this is I'm going to go half 4-1 against Crew Alexandria. I'm receiving some defender score as well, that's good. So I was originally going to do like a point system for like points for getting trophies, points for getting like top scores, but I'm not going to do that. But I am going to record. If we get any sort of trophies or players get any sort of records, if I get any really good records, that sort of thing, I am going to be recording it still. I am going to actually shortlist them. You know, records and little trophies and that, they will be recorded. So I will record any records or trophies or anything that's really good, so we can show off about my squad. I will be recording, and at the end of this series, I am going to play the whole series as well. I will show you guys the thingy. So what I'm going to do then probably is I'll play each episode. I'm going to play 2 episodes a season. That's what I'm thinking, and each season is going to be 2 episodes, which means 1 episode will be start of January. So that means I'm going to come off this episode in a minute because I've been filming for an hour 41 now. So that's pretty good. I'm Telford, mate. This round, you got to release you. Like, who do you think you are? Mate, you've got no higher right than anyone else at this club, and we've seen a lot of progression by Tafari Moore. Hopefully we can keep him for next season. And Michael Cooper's now gone up another rating. I really hope I can see a lot of this kid, and I don't want him to submit a transfer request. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to put him in goal for next game. And yeah, I'm seeing a lot of progression from this team. I'm really looking forward to the next 2 seasons with this club. And you know what? I'm considering changing my goalkeeper for the next half of the season to Cooper, so they get equal games. Because right now, I don't know what I want to do with Palmer, to be honest. I don't really know what to do in general. 2-0. Both for Hardy. It's looking really good here. We're seeing a really good progression from our goal here. And this Morris guy, oh my god, he's actually going to be... If I kept it up to SD26, he'd probably be like a 90 rated, but that is the biggest disappointment with Youth Academy. That's why they're so important to focus on. Because the players don't go. But Youth Academy, they only stay on that FIFA, you know what I mean? I can't switch FIFA and they just pop up on Plymouth because they're from you. They are from your like decisions and that. Whereas the players, they're just there anyway. If that makes any sense to people. So this will be generally be one of the last games we have. How much should I make for that, by the way? 62 grand, that's terrible. Sammy Schmodix, I'm actually going to shortlist him. Yeah, Janinian Bakuna is too much. Wait, what? Tino Angerin, yeah, nice. Alan Phillips, also really good. One that might be good to keep is actually probably Sammy Schmodix, because he ends up with a really good career mode on the next few FIFAs. Maybe I can get him. No, he won't be cheap because he's Real Madrid. Isaac Hayden is worth. No, it would be too much. But I'm really looking forward to what I can do with Argo. I really am. And I might even do this with another team if you guys want me to. Okay. We won 2-1 against Macclesfield. This game's looking really good for us, actually. It is looking really, really good. Oh yeah, I haven't done that development in a while, have I? Completely forgot about it, to be honest. But we are seeing some really good development from this squad. Nine ratings that Shaw's gone up by. 9. Oscar Griffith's gone up by 10. So he's gone from 47 to 57. Wow, that's good. So we've only got a number of games left this season. Probably like this game, maybe like one more game I'll play. And we draw 1-1. I really do want to get automatic promotion there. But we've actually gone down, so it's not looking good for us there. So yeah, you see where it says Swindon there on the Wednesday the 1st. That'll be the last game we play this season. We'll do the youth academy thing. So we'll be on it for like another minute and then we'll be going. And the next episode of our film for the second half of the season will be well, even I can't, but it'll probably be like it might even be tomorrow actually. Oh my god. 1st January 2020. Probably the worst year of my life, not just because of COVID, because of other things. And the worst year lots of people's lives I know. And just the worst year in general. I mean, like COVID was just such a bummer, wasn't it? But yeah, playing this does bring back some times. I was literally playing this during lockdown when I first got the game. I got it through lockdown, so yeah. You know, when everyone else is, well. Oh my god, bro. Got very specific injury things on this FIFA, haven't they? But on the older FIFAs, not as like specific, I suppose. And what I'm gonna do, where's the other goalkeeper gone? Where's Shaw gone? Well, that's not good to see. So something's happened to Shaw. So why can't I see him? Why is he on loan? Oh, did I accept it? Oh, I might have just accepted a loan from him earlier. So, right now, I literally can't buy Ryan Hardy. Who else is on loan there? We're going to be really dumb for next season if I don't sort some of these players out. Like, we're going to be in a really bad position. I can't sign him. Can't sign him. Can I sign Tariq? Nope. So, by the looks of things, they're all going to be gone next season. So this really, guys, this really isn't good. I'm really not confident about this now, especially with Hardy going. That I will, if I don't buy Hardy this season, he will be gone for the rest of the career mode. That's how serious it can be. All right, you're gonna have to go there. And guys, that'll be it for today, basically. That will be it. So, we've done a lot of progression this save so far. Actually, you know what? Just for the memes, I'm going to do one last game, because it is a big match. Yeah, I knew that. I didn't even realise, but because it is a big match, it's a cup match. To make it a bit more exciting, the last game we'll be playing today. Can we beat Middlesbrough in the round of 3 of the FA Cup? If we do, I'll happily continue No, we don't. Tavernier scores 2. I was looking at buying Tavernier, but no, I forgot. I think I forgot to scout him. Yeah, but I can't say I expected any less. We got round 3. That'll do. It was going to be hard to go knockout. I don't even know if we reached a knockout stage. I don't think we did. It was going to be hard anyway, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, that will be it, guys. No, that will literally be it for today. I'm not seeing much progression from King. Oh, King's just gone up by quite a bit, to be fair. So, yeah. Yeah, we look like we could be alright. We could be alright. And the last thing I'm probably going to quickly do with the budget I've got is I'm actually probably go quickly sign a player. Or, I don't know. Actually, guys, I'll show you who I've got in my transfer budget. And out of who I've got, you guys look at the players I've showed, sorry. And you tell me who I should think I should buy. So I've got some really good players there. Obviously, I don't want to buy too old, so Elliot Lee's probably out of the question. Some of these players probably out of the question. But of all these players, who do you think I should be signing? If you want my opinion on who I want to sign, it's probably Elise, not just because of where he goes, but he does look really good, to be fair, and I do need a calm. So it would probably be someone like Elise, I reckon. He's young. Alan Phillips, probably not. Dylan Levitt could be. He's got some good traits. Brennan Johnson, it could also be him for me. One of these two for Cam. And then whatever I'd have left, I would look at probably bringing in a winger that's cheap, like maybe Pemberton. So say I got 300 for him, and then I paid like, but he's a lot more now. So I paid like $1 million for him, and then got like a winger like even on your demo. Oh, yeah, or could actually sign Charlie Kirk, guys. If you want to see Charlie Kirk join, then let me know. But yeah, guys, that is it for today. Thank you for watching, or thank you. Like I've said earlier in this video, even if you have scrolled right, actually, I've just seen some really good players. If you guys remember him, he's a beast. But yeah, I'm just going to look through some of these players quick while I talk. Thank you, guys. He played for United, what the fuck? I'm just going to go through a few really good players and scout them, like Martinelli. Yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Even if you skip to the end just to see what's happened or what I've said or something, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to like, or if you want to just keep updated or watch little bits of my next videos, because I don't think no one's going to actually sit there and watch this whole thing, then you're really welcome to. But yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, in a bit, guys. And the last thing I'm going to say before I go, and I'll call it again a day, is that I am thinking about doing some stuff on other games. So if you guys can think of any other games you want me to play, or want me to try out, or want to see me do something on games that I've already played, then let me know. But anyway, guys, so this is the after look of my team. I'm just gonna go look at the loan stuff as well quickly. Yeah, it's been really good, but thank you for watching again. I really do appreciate it. I mean, look at the difference now, and not just like general the team, but these players as well have also had a huge impact. We also see an impact in like the value in that. He's gone up by, actually he's the same, I think, but I think we're slowly seeing upgrades in value. You know, what about age? Any age issues? Yeah, there is a little bit, but we can sort that out as well. We are seeing a really good setup for the second half of the season. He was on 9, he's gone to 11. It's not many more, but these guys get more goals. We're seeing a few assists still. We are seeing a really good season unfold. So if you guys want to see more, then let me know. And I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for watching, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day and week. And I'll see you when I post on the second episode of this, which will be my next post again. So